Yeah, yeah. Somos leyenda. Check out. Ok, Dime Ronaldinho. Siendo una leyenda lo sabía desde niño. Fuesen en cariño. Comiendo el almuerzo me faltaba el aliño. Porque no frontea, mini. Si tú tienes porte te lo juro no eres fea. Flow duro como un Lamborghini. Solo a las cosas como quiere y donde sea. Somos leyenda, 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 leyendas vivas. Somos leyenda, 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 leyendas vivas. La gente pone las reglas para que los otros las sigan. Afuera, afuera esa gente que siempre tiene esa manía. Somos Somos las leyendas vivas. Somos las leyendas vivas. Stop.
You're rocking out with your bagacao. If you like pina colada, get caught in the rain. If you like making love at midnight,
Right guys, I want to get everybody singing this. So John, go film everyone. Down here, backstage table, crazy table number 2, crazy table number 1. Everyone in the middle. Greece cast, Columbus cast, down to the VIP booth, everyone. We're all gonna sing it. You ready? 1,
2, 3. If you like pina colada,
get caught in the rain. If you're not into yoga, you have that dream. If you're thinking like midnight, and you do everything.
we're gonna be on TV.
Pina colada, get caught in the rain. If you're not into yoga,
If you have a brain, high five, high five.
guys, please check that out.
Hey shipheads, and welcome to a whole new year of the Ship Show. I can't wait to see what's going to come. I'm just here spending some time trying to figure out all the things that can go wrong, because we all know that something's going to happen eventually. I like to be prepared for things. So anyway, it's a new year, it's a new show, same old host, but it doesn't matter because it's the Ship Show. Bagok!
Show.
What's up, peeps? Can you see me? Can you hear me? I stress the me part. How's everybody doing? It's just the Rooster coming at you live and direct from Ship Show Studios with news of Doodles not being here this evening. Apologies for that, but he had to work, and I can't blame him. He says it's the busiest week he's had in a year. So thank you, TX Pepito. He says yes and yes. So yeah, Doodles couldn't make it tonight, and I feel like I'm going to overcompensate by just playing a bunch of this or that games. We've got 5 of them for you this evening. 5! That's right, 5. People are saying I'm a little small. Yeah, I know. It's kind of a pain in the butt because new studio setup. You know how I'm always tweaking stuff and doing things. It's you know, I can't help it. But I know one thing I can do that might help just a little bit is this. If I do that, whoa, how's that? Is that better for you? So, yeah, I know. It is sad. No Doodles tonight. I wish I could. It's always tough for me when I don't have my pal right here next to me to bounce ideas off and stuff like that. But I do want to tell you, I'm really excited about this. Yes, Daniel Fields, it's John Solo. So I set up a thing in the studio where now, instead of looking over here to read the comments, I can look right at the camera. I've got like a teleprompter set up, and I'm looking right at the comments, and I see everybody just commenting away. The only thing is, you're commenting so fast, I can't follow along. I dated a girl named Overcompensate. She wasn't one way, she was the other. Oh, geez. Boy, the chat's flying right now. I think you look good and sound good, says TX Pepito. Well, thank you. Thank you. And thank you, Andrew Swice, for the super chat. Coming in hot. I appreciate that. Thanks for supporting whatever the heck it is we're doing over here at the Ship Show. Much appreciated. And for that, you'll get this. Ooh, take that. All right. Thank you for the super chat, kind sir. Much appreciated. I'm still trying to figure out how to use this teleprompter thing with the comments because you guys are commenting faster than I won't even say it. I won't even say it. But how's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. I know there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in this country. And I guess all I'm going to say is that I think I've been pretty transparent that I'm apolitical. I don't get involved. I'm not right. I'm not left. I don't know what I am. And I just don't feel like whatever it is that's going on right now is something that I need to present commentary on a cruise channel where really, if you think about it, I guess a lot of people would say that this could just be an escape from all the shenanigans that are going on in our crazy world. I know it's an important situation, but if you came to the Ship Show, you didn't come here for my commentary on that. So I'm going to leave it at that and just say, happy Wednesday. Glad to have you all here. Kind of disheveled a little bit without my little Deuterino, but I did talk to him and he helped talk me through a couple things before the show started. But like I said, yeah, tonight's the night that I make love to you. Oh, wait, never mind. Different song. Sorry about that. But I've got some stuff planned. We've got some thises or that's to play. You guys stay tuned. There's 5 of them, and I will tell you this. The 5th one is a little bit risque. So you won't want to miss that. I guarantee it. So let me see. Did I miss any good comments? A little better, says Sharon at sea. I dated a girl named Overcompensate. She wasn't one way. She was on the other way. Okay, I get it. I don't get it. But Kevin Brubaker, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt because most of your comments are spot on. Bounce off me, John, says Tess Almond. Ooh, my goodness. She wants me to bounce off her, but that's Doodle's job. Let's jump in right now and say hi to all the people in the chat real quick. We got another super chat. I'll just wait till it comes through on the screen so I could see it. But we got always on the move in the house. Amy Elke, the O is silent. Andrew Swice, welcome. Anthony Simone, BJFB, Carla McClendon, Chris Goo, Christopher Brown, D-Town Brown. How you doing, buddy? Christina V, Crazy, Cat Traveler, Q's Cruisers. I got a Christmas card from them the other day. Thank you. Dan Zwelch. Welcome to the Ship Show. And we got a super chat from Najuma Brown. Why do I always use the same music for everyone? I guess that's why I need Doodles, because he'll play the sound effects and stuff, you know. But Najuma, thank you for the super chat. We'll give you a little bit of Disco John, because you know everybody needs a little Disco John in their life, especially on a Wednesday at 9 o'clock when you could be doing lots of things, and you chose to be here. So thank you, Najuma, for the super chat. Did I miss anybody? Did anybody else come in? Chris Goo, bonjour. Welcome. Carla McClendon, glad to have you on the Ship Show tonight. Daniel Fields calling me John Solo, and I kind of like that name. I might have to, next time I go solo, put myself on Han Solo's head, or, you know, superimpose my face on his head. You know what I'm talking about. Dean Andalora, welcome. D. Decker, welcome. Danella Huffman, Flamingo Pam, beloved moderator of Ship Show, glad to have you. Gina Bird, Jamie Wilhite, Jim D, Joni Beesky is in the house. Glad to have you as well. It's a Ship Show night. Where did I go? Gina Bird, did I say that? Did I say Jamie Wilhite? I think I did. Johnny B from Bella Travel and Adventures is here. Welcome. Josh Kimball, Kathy Mills, Kevin Brubaker. He dated a girl named Kevin Brubaker once, but they had too much in common. Sorry, I was shooting off the cuff, Kevin. What can I say? Leanne Francisconi's here. Wait a minute. Leanne Francisconi is in the house. I'm hoping Brian's not asleep on the chair. How you doing, girl? Let's see. Who else we got? Lindy Lou. You know I got my eye on you. I better keep it together because you know who's here. The mother hen, Liz Breen. Welcome. Thank you for being here, dear. Beloved moderator of the Ship Show. Glad to have you holding it down. And if anybody gets political in this chat, I want you to knock them down to Political Town. Lovey's Fat Laugh is here. Welcome. Mary Ellen Dillon, Michael Anto Giovanni is here. Fromage, welcome. Mike Craig, glad to have you. Who else we got? Najuma Brown, Nancy Fields, Nautical Nurse Nancy, Nick B. Offbeat Travelers, welcome. Who else we got? Papa Mozo. The vlog father is in the house. That's right, I said it. Doodle's dad is here. And Sir Paul Atta, glad to have him as well, coming at us live and direct from quarantine down under. Hope everything's going well. I know they've been stuffing you with sausage the whole time you've been there. Love you, buddy. Rayleigh Creative Travels in the house. Robert from Laugh with Favor is here. Glad to have you. See the World with Chris is here as well. We can't forget our good friends who we've got numerous group cruises planned. Sharon at Sea Travel. Let's see, who else we got? Did I miss anybody? Because people are jumping in. Nautical Nurse Nancy's here. She totally got dressed up for this. As a matter of fact, I was wondering, Nancy, I was thinking about you today. Is everything doing good for you?
Hi, you guys.
Oh, good. So you're doing okay?
Oh man, we had such a great time in Cancun. So we're just remembering going on a vacation. It was good to go on a trip.
Oh, so, okay, I get it. So you're back in Cancun and home already. My goodness, you're a jet setter.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of views. I'm really surprised. It was an awesome time. It was such a good, relaxing vacation. Not like a cruise, but still a nice vacation. And we got to meet some of the cruise family, so that was excellent as well.
It sounds like it. I didn't ask you any of those questions, but I mean, whatever. That's all right, Nancy. Glad to have you. You know what I'm saying? Glad to have you, Nautical Nurse Nancy. Who else do we got? Tess Almond is in the house. The Ship Show's here. Glad to have you. Oh, and our good buddy Tony Jackson's here. And we can't forget Trevor Begockler and TCU Pepito. Now, something's going on where I've got to do this. Hold on, because I don't want to miss anybody. William Hanson Jr. is in the house. Welcome. Glad to have you. And there you go. How easy was that? All right. Let's get back to the chat. Did we just get a super chat? We sure did. Offbeat Travelers, you're on fire tonight. This is Tiffany Longino, by the way, in case you didn't already know. New channel. Well, check out Tiffany Longino, or Longino, as Doodles would like to say. Thank you so much for the super chat. And check out Tiffany's channel, Offbeat Travelers. I know she said she was thinking about it. So, thank you. Let's see. You can have that. There you go. Thanks for the super chat. All right. Lindy Lou. Goodness gracious. Lindy Lou loves sausage too. Ooh, Lord. Thumbs up, Buttercups. We aren't even halfway there, says Flamingo Pam. That's right. It looks like we've got 101 people here. I don't know how many thumbs up we've got because I got a crazy wild setup going on this evening. So, you know how that goes. Let's see if I can get this chat going. So, it's all lies, says Offbeat Travelers to TCU Pepito. People saying hi to Life is Good today. People saying hi to Nancy Fields. I don't know what's up with Lindy Lou, but somebody send her some sausage, please. She needs some sausage in her life. Oh, John, you're always trying to ignore me. I will not be ignored. Ruth Todd, your name didn't come up, but by God, welcome to the Ship Show. And hopefully Mr. Gonzalez is there next to you. So, how you doing, Ruth? Glad to have you. So, anyway, there's really not a lot of cruise news to report, right? Except for the fact that a bunch of cruises got canceled. That sucks. Sorry, I blew that one. Yes, alas, my Carnival Breeze cruise was canceled today. Well, yesterday, but still. We were scheduled to go out on the Carnival Breeze, I want to say the 3rd, but I can't remember which one it was, but the 3rd or the 6th, and it got canceled. So once again, here we are trying to rebook and figure out what the heck's going on. It is what it is. You know how it goes. I'm just hoping. I mean, realistically, the way things, Lindy Lou, she says she's deprived. I'm sorry to hear that. But realistically, the way things are going, I don't see anybody cruising until I don't know. Just me. I'm not trying to be negative Nancy. It's just I'm guessing August. That's just my guess. Sorry. So I guess if you've got cruises booked, be prepared, and we'll just have to keep continuing to make the best of it. Daniel Fields wants to know, who has their favorite ship is the Breeze. I know who it is. It's Sharon at Sea. Morales, Gonzalez, it doesn't matter. It's Steve Gonzalez for perpetuity. Silly Rabbit, Carnival Breeze just doesn't blow. That's right. Pop-up Mozo. You are absolutely right. Realistically, we don't know when the heck we're going to get back out there. It's ridiculous, says Tess. I know. I agree. It's been tough. What's that? My Princess Cruise got canceled today, and it's not until May. Yeah, I saw some of the cruises on Carnival. Man, they canceled them like all the way out until September, and there's some that must have dry docks or something going on that are canceled for all of September all the way through November. But just another one of those days in the cruise community where the hammer drops, and I feel for everybody who had something booked. It's a sad, sad state of affairs right now, but I mean, I like to look at it as it can only get better from here. And I saw somebody made a comment that they took their money out. They're no longer, they're not going to keep moving their money around. And I don't blame them. So, I mean, I've pushed 4 cruises now. So your pullout game was not, what was that? Pullout game was not strong, Kevin Brubaker, says TX Pepito. I'm not giving anybody my money until I'm certain, says Liz Breen. Good point. Welcome to Dave and Brandy's Excursions. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. Edna's World's here. Well, glad to have her too. Welcome to the Ship Show. Let's see. Lots of people talking. I should be a positive Nancy. That's right. I say the itinerary for the stop in Key West. Did they rescind the no cruise rule, ship rule? I don't know about that, Flamingo Pam. I know there was a rule that they voted that they didn't want cruise ships, but I don't know. D. Decker says we will cruise again one day. She's right. Keeping my fingers crossed that my Alaska cruise in September isn't canceled for the 3rd time, says Jim D. Man, 3rd time, eh? That's a bummer. We got Riding with Larry in the house. He says, hello, everybody. Vonnie V. Welch says, where'd it go? I'm not paying any final payments until there are cruises happening. I will just keep rescheduling. That's a good way to go. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. I heard I got an inside tip from a friend of mine that works directly with Royal Caribbean, and it sounds like, aside from all the COVID issues, there, with the quarantines and the different countries' regulations on how people can travel and get to certain places, even bringing the staff back on board is presenting enough challenges for the cruise lines alone. Because, like if you take into consideration the fact that like the spa employees, they're not employees of the cruise line per se. They're like hired third party from like a company out of Sweden, I want to say. Now I could be wrong about that, but just staffing the ships is presenting a problem because these people need to be trained. And if they're going to go to where they need to be trained, they're going to have to quarantine, and who knows where the training will happen. It's just, boy, oh boy, oh boy. I never would have thought when I said to myself, I want to be a cruise vlogger. Never in a million years did I ever consider that one day we'd all be sitting here with our sole source of content being taken away so quickly and so just across the board. Never in a million years would I have guessed that, but man, such is life. What's going on here? Hold on a second. Hey, Google. Oh, no. I shut her down. Shouldn't have done that. That's no good. But yeah, I never would have guessed in a million years that would have been the case. But here we are. I'm trying to fix something because it's going to drive me nuts until I do. Seeing if I can find it. There it is. Aha. All good. But they'll be cruising again, and I can't wait to get back on a ship. And I saw Nancy mention that in the comments when I was showing the intro that you know, or somebody mentioned that watching that clip makes them happy but sad because they want to cruise again. Yeah, when I was making that video, I realized that that video was shot almost a year ago on the Royal Caribbean Harmony of the Seas. We're coming up on a year since we filmed that, and that's the last cruise I was on. So, hey Google, turn on the strip lights.
Sure.
There we go. I needed that in my life. I don't know why, but I needed it. So yeah, man, enough about that. Who wants to play a game? Y'all want to play a game? Because I got 5 of them. Y'all know about these games we play here at the Ship Show? Let me know if if you are ready to play a game. I will try to keep up with the comments as we play, but it's hard. Tess Almon says, I was on the Harmony also last January. I believe it. Daniel Field says he can dance now. TX Pepito says, no, gosh. I love that video. It made me smile. Yes, let's play, says Carla McClendon. Good. Glad to hear she wants to see it. Let's see. John like Lady Google to strip. Oh. Well, I've tried to get her to do some stuff, but she never listens to me, really. You saw the first time. She's like, I can't connect to the internet right now. My Google went off. Yeah, well, you know how we roll over here. If I didn't have mine plugged in right now, I'll do this one. Alexa, set a timer every Wednesday night at 9:00 p.m. Eastern Time to watch the Ship Show. You're welcome. Rhonda Carney says, give me the code. Calm down. My goodness. You guys are ready to play. Remember, we've got 5 of them. We've got 5 of them to play. So if y'all are ready, here we go. Let me get set up here. Just give me 1 second. Okay. You guys ready? Here we go. Boom. All right. There's your code at the top of the screen. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Let's get the music. See if I can find it. I'll let people join. I see a paperclip and a banana. Let's see. All right, we got people joining. We got 29 people in the house. I'm the angel, says Amy Franzak. Liz and Nautical Nurse Nancy, thanks for putting the code in. If the people can't see it at the top of the screen over there, it's up there. Looks like we got 38 people so far. I'm used to having like 60. Let's see what we can get. I can't keep up with the chat in this present format, so I'll just watch as they come. I'm the Tulip again. All right. Cheryl Ruchinsky says, no, Jason Stepien says, hello all, welcome. I'm on fire. He's saying, woo, I'm on fire. Jason Stepien says, sorry I'm late, no problem. Oh snap, I joined late and am I missing the game? No, you got time, Megan. You got time. I'll wait for you. Megan, we will wait for you. And don't worry, there's 5 of them. Tess Almond is the blowfish. I'll bet you are. Who's the shocker, says Kevin Brubaker. D. Decker says, not late. It hasn't started yet. Tara Kelly says, I'm Sakura. What's Sakura? I'm the loser baby. So why don't you kill me? Oh, I'm a loser baby. Gotcha. Carla McClendon says, I'm the lion or the tiger. I'm the sucker, says Danella Huffman. What's the sucker? I don't know what the sucker is. I am the engine. How cool, says Christopher Brown. Let's see. We got 54 people here. I'm the blue robot of some sort. Dizzy Miss Lizzie's here. Glad to have her. I'm the volcano ready to explode. TX Pepito. I'm the cruise ship, says Dewey Ski. Well, how appropriate is that? This dude cruises more than anybody I know, for heaven's sakes. My goodness gracious sakes alive. Let's see if I can get this to... Oh my God. Did I do it right? Oh, okay. I better not mess with that. All right, so we got 53 people here. That works. I'll give it another minute or so. It's always easy to play this game when my buddy Doodles isn't here. Liz is the lollipop. You know, when Doodles is here, he usually comes up with a lot of the questions. So we'll see how it goes tonight because they were all me tonight. And I will warn you. Andrew Swice says, I don't know how. Andrew Swice, look at the top of the screen up here. On another device, go to menti.com. And all you have to do is type in that code and then you play along. You'll see when the game starts. Holy freaking Schneikels vision. We just got a major super chat from Jason Stepien. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of our subcockles here at the Ship Show for the... I don't even know what to do. Let's just do this. Thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat and supporting the creativity that is the Ship Show. I don't know. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. He says, I love y'all. And we love you too and glad to have you. All right, we got 58 people. Like, people are still joining. Maybe I should give it a minute or two. We lost about 10 people in the chat. So I think, it's saying lots of buffering. Oh, that's no good. I hope that's not the case. See, I guess. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, please help me. Oh, God. Well, we'll just roll with it. You guys ready? Here we go. We got 54 people going, and here we go. Hopefully we're not buffering. Would you rather know people's thoughts or be able to talk to animals? All right. There you have it. Oh boy, the thing's being weird. There we go. Okay. Think we've got it figured out here. I know the answer, and of course, it's what... Okay, so I don't know why it's buffering, but hopefully it stops. Mine says I didn't vote in time. I don't know. I don't know. Daniel Field, it's buffering? I don't know why. All right, so here we go. Let's find out who the winners are. Ooh, we got a tight race. The Cruise World is fastest, coming in hot with 966 points, followed by See the World with Chris, Cheryl Ruchinski, Nancy's in the place, Mike Cray Cray, D. Dexter Decker is here, Dewey Ski coming in, Del Brett, No Zoom Call, and Lori Guyot rounding out the top 10. So, wow, the nail does continue to be strong. You are always in it to win it. All right, let's move on. Here we go. It's what you think I think, not what you think you think. I don't know how you didn't vote in time, but I'm not sure what's going on over there. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. Answer fast, you get more points. Would you rather go a month without Whoopi or a week without your phone? I have thoughts on this. Ooh, okay. That's okay. I can see that. I can understand where people are coming from here, but that just means you don't like Whoopi as much as your phone. Let's see if we had a switch up. Oh, no lead change. Okay, so, man, I could easily go a week without my phone, but I would not like to go a month without Whoopi. I'm just saying. Kevin Brubaker says I'm a liar. I think we think alike, so I answer what I think, says Tess Almond. I can't get past that part, John, says Trevor Begokler. Uh-oh. I think okay. A month without Whoopi, done. It's been years, says Trevor Begokler. Ask me the questions before John played it. I can get Whoopi on my phone, says Steve Morales. Now that's interesting, but not really. How do you get Whoopi without your phone, says Paul Atta. Great question. I don't know. All right, here we go. Moving on. Question number 3. Y'all ready? Nickelback or Buckcherry? Now this is a tough one. All right. Let's see if we had a shakeup in the system here. Oh boy, it looks like the cruise world is running away with it here. Ruth Todd made it into the top 10. Offbeat Travelers are in, so is Chris Brown. Anthony Simone made it as well. And rounding out the top 10, we got See the World with Chris, Nick B, and Messy Tessie in second and third place. So here's my thoughts on this. I hate both bands, right? But I cannot stand. Look at this photograph. I can't stand that song. And as much as I do not like Buckcherry, and I'm sure a lot of you were thinking that Buckcherry was going to be the answer, I would rather listen to Buckcherry than Nickelback any day. I'm sorry. I can't stand that band. I can't stand looking at his face. I'm sorry. It's just me. I can't take it. So if you answered Buckcherry, you were right, but that was a trick one. That was a tough one. I admit it. So here we go. Next question. Question number 4. Dance like Michael Jackson or sing like Freddie Mercury? John hates Canada, says Daniel Fields. Oh. It's about time, Mike Jackson. The fastest vote gets more points. All right, there you have it. Freddie Mercury. Now listen. You can dance all you want, but I don't see as many dancers. How do I put it? I don't see many dancers bringing in, I don't even know how to say it. Let's just say that the opportunity to attract the opposite sex is much easier when you're a singer than a dancer. Now, you can argue the semantics about how all the people on Dancing with the Stars, they're hooking up all the time. That's fine. But if you're a good singer, Freddie Mercury could sing, all right? And if I could sing like Freddie Mercury and lose all my dance skills and dance like Paul Atta, I would do it. That's all I'm saying. It's just me. So Cruise World is still on top, but only by 100. Nick B is close. D Dexter Decker is red and X'd out for some reason. I don't know why. Hopefully she's still in the game. Mike Cray Cray, Offbeat Traveler, See the World with Chris, the Mad Hatter, Messy Tessie, Lori, and Amy Elke rounding out the top 10. Here we go for your final question. Question number 5. You and me are in the aft, Mary Ellen Dillon. Yes, I'm at the top 10. We're just washing the aft wake, says Nautical Nurse Nancy. All right, here we go. Skinny dip with your grandma or walking on your parents making whoopee? They're tough questions, but they're questions that need answered. There you go. That was a tough one, I know, but I guess some people would rather watch their parents make whoopee than see their grandma naked and swim with them. For me, I would much rather go skinny dipping with my grandma because at least we're under the water. And I just don't want to see, like, oh my God! No way! At the very end, D Dexter Deca steals it from the Cruise World. My goodness. What a comeback. I'm shocked. Congratulations. Congratulations indeed. D Dexter Deca. For some reason I was thinking that you were hold on. I was thinking that you were out of the game because your name's crossed through as you see on the screen, but look at that. I am impressed. Congratulations are in order. I can't get stop for heaven's sakes. I don't know how to make it stop. Wait a minute. What if I do this? Nope, that doesn't do it. I can't get the music to stop, but I was going to play some applause for Miss Decker, but oh well. Let me fix this real quick. Watch. Boom. There we go. This is for you, D Decker. All right. And there is the end of that. All right. We've got 4 more to go. I see Cruising with Food is here. People are congratulating D Decker. I'm sure the cruise world right now is like, this is some boom. You know what I'm saying. But congrats to D Decker. Let me see if I can get back here to set up the next one. You know, this is where it helps to have El Duderino in the place because he can do all that stuff and get it set up. But I think I'm good to go here. Here we go. Boom. All right. Good. Congratulations, D. I would say you win a prize, but what you've won yourself is a spot in the Tournament of Champions. So when the Tournament of Champions comes, which we don't know when, I know, by the way, is Ken Horn here? I need to know. I really need to know if Ken Horn is in the house because I've reached out to him and I don't have a way to, my fingering skills are on point tonight. Ooh, Amy Elke. Oof. John should hire Wanda Perlman. But anyway, I've been trying to get in touch with Ken Horn. If anybody knows how I can do that, that would be great. Because he won this game twice, and I'm trying to send him something, and I don't have his address, and I kind of need to reach him. So If anybody can help me with that, I'll bet Nautical Nurse Nancy knows. So let me know. All right, let's see. We might as well move on to the next game because I don't really have a lot of stuff to talk about. I mean, I do have like a list of some people, and there's our notes from last week. But man, I really don't have much to say except I love you guys. You guys want to play round 2? Y'all ready? All right, let's do it. Here we go. Round 2 coming at you live and direct. Hold on. I want to check something real quick while I'm here. I just want to make sure of one thing. Okay, let's okay. I think we're good. All right. Let me get back to it. There we go. We got one person in. We've got a Clover. We've got a Sweden. We've got a train. We've got a donut. Oh, God. People are joining faster than you can say lickety split. 7979185 is your code. Carla McClendon says, we love you, John. Well, Carla, we love you. Tess Alman got the 4-leaf clover. Amy Franzek says, let's go. All right, let's hope everybody does their answer in time. You got 15 seconds. I don't know. Make sure your finger's hitting it. I'm just not sure. Chris Goose says he's the train. Paul Atta is the wolf. I'll bet you're hungry. Well, you can't be with all those sausages they're stuffing you with over there. By the way, did y'all notice I'm wearing a cruise appropriate shirt? This is something I might wear to the MDR. And something people would ridicule me about in the comments because I'd have this hat on and they'd be like, you're a loser. All right, we got 54 people back quicker than... Wow, I'm impressed. Oh, boy, that's not the sound I was going for. Not at all. All right, we'll give it another minute. Let's see if we can get it up to 60 people. It's jumping between 58, 57, 56. Let's get it to 60, y'all. Come on, 59. Oh, back to 58. Oh, back to 59. Somebody's a flower. Patty McFall Monk is the rowboat. Cheryl Rachinsky is the soccer ball. 2 of hearts. 2 hearts that beat as one. I need you, I need you. Boy, we're jumping around from 59 to 56. Let's go. Let's get... Oh, Liz Breen's the crab. I'm fire because I'm on fire, says D. Decker. You got that right. Love the hat, says Jason Stepien. All right. Stacy Q. Nice. I'm the dong butter stick, says Paul Atta. I don't see that. Let me see. Dong butter stick. I don't see the dong butter stick, but I'll take your word for it. I'm the Beast, says Danella Huffman. B. Jeff B says, let's hope, John. What beer tonight? Miller Lite. I'm a goat, says Steve Morales. There's no doubt about that, Mr. Gonzalez. You are a goat. The greatest of all time. All right, we're at 62 people. I'm going to give it another 15 seconds, and then we are about to start. I'm either a robot or P19, says Cruising for Food. All right, we're stuck at 62. Here we go, round 2. Question number 1. Well, I got to get over there first. Here we go. Boom. Remember, it's what I think, and you got to answer fast. iPhone or Android? iPhone or Android? Dave and Brandy says Miller Lite gross. Well, don't worry. I've got one of these coming at you next. There we go. Okay. Trevor Gockler says iPhone. Paul Atta says lunch is here. I'll bet it's a bunch of sausages that are like white in color. All right, let's see what we got. It was iPhone. That is the correct answer. I know there's some purists out there that talk about how there's more apps and stuff for the Android, and I get that. But here's my problem. Most people have iPhones, and when I try to send a video to an iPhone user from my Android, it's always too big. The ease of use, I can send videos from my iPhone to Android users, but I can't send videos from my Android to iPhone users without the file being too big. And I don't want to change the settings so that it's a smaller video. I'm not complaining. Android's good, but I'm an iPhone guy now. TCU Pepito says he's Team Pixel. I used to be an Android guy, but then I got an iPhone and I'm all in. And the cameras are way better. Don't even try and talk me out of it. I know that some Android phones take way better pictures, like Jamie from Sharon at Sea Travel. His phone took some really great photos in Vegas, but when it comes to video, I don't want to hear it. I went swimming with turtles with this phone in the ocean, underwater, and it got better footage than my freaking GoPro. So, Flamingo Penguin says, my phone takes awesome pictures, but, you know, what kind of phone is it? All this talk, all in, too big. What are we talking about here? Says Kevin Brubaker. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Listen, Flamingo Pam, you can say, Flamingo Pam, have you had an iPhone? A recent iteration of an iPhone? I tried iPhone years ago. I'm committed to Android. Camera is amazing. I guess iPhone could be better, but my eyesight is crap, so I don't notice, says Trevor Begockler. I did not like my iPhone. My iPhone has 5 cameras, and it's not even top of the line. Samsung, my phone has 5 cameras, and it's not me. I'm telling you, it's iPhone. We could argue all day, but I'm just going to tell you. Everybody loves their Android. I know one thing. I won't even get into Android with Liz. I'm not even going to do it because I'm just not going to do it. All right, here we go. Moving on. Question 2. Just like the over-under, Ruth Todd went swimming with her phone, says Steve Gonzalez. A lot of people don't have current Android phone either. I upgraded to the Pixel 4. I used to have a Pixel. I liked it, but I don't know. Once you take a bite of that apple, it just ain't going back. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm small. Should I be bigger? Let me get a little bigger for you. What's that? Oh, God, look at that. All right, here we go. Question number 2. Leanne Francisconi says, iPhone, Android, whatever, but it's over, not under. Negative. Tess Almond, I knew you wouldn't miss that one. She said, yes, please be bigger. Eve ate the apple and see how that turned out. Yes, Adam got some great shots. I love the Samsung Note 20. Oh, I have the Samsung Note 20. It took 20 times and they're still not as good as the iPhone. Just kidding, Dave and Brandy. Question number 2. Here we go. Coming at you live and direct. Boom! Hold on to your hats, folks. Ketchup on your hot dog or nah? You got 5 seconds, people. Oh, everybody answered. Okay, there's 23 of y'all who are absolutely crazy. Y'all are insane. Wrong. There's 23 of y'all that need to rethink your views on hot dogs immediately. You do not put ketchup on a hot dog. I'm going to start an Android Facebook group. Really weed everyone out, says Liz Breen. Way to go. Okay, look at that. Mike Cray Cray coming in hot. He is 8 points ahead of Bex Begockler. I like it. I don't know who that is, but it's a great name. Nautical one, I'm assuming, is Nancy. In third, Dizzy Miss Lizzie in fourth. She's always seems to be there. Bodie McBoatface is here. Glad to have you. And he is in 5th. Jimmy, don't forget Jimmy. That's got to be my good friend Jamie from Shadow.C Travel. Vonna V. Welch is coming in at 7th. The Goo, don't forget the Goo. He's at 8th. See the World with Chris is 9th. And Ruth Todd, some say love, it is a river. I'm sorry, but she's the rose. That's for you, Ruth. I know you loved it. I'm sure you're shaking your head and saying this dude's a douche. All right, here we go. Next question, coming at you live and direct. Question number 3. Get ready, because the faster you answer, the more points you'll get. That's a rose. I thought it was a rose. By the way, Flamingo Pam, do you like tulips? There's a joke there, but I'm not going to say it. What is the correct way to squeeze the toothpaste? You know, I'm sorry, Kevin. I got ahead of myself. I'll get back to the hot dog discussion. You want to talk to Jimmy? Mm-hmm. That's right. The correct way is to squeeze from the middle. Listen. I'll explain. 2 people left because they were so mad about that one. Listen and listen good. Let's see who's on top first, and then I'll get to it. Ooh, the nautical one took the lead, followed by Chris Gu. Ruth Todd, that is no tulip. That's a rose. Woohoo Girl. Ooh, Woohoo Girl jumped into the top 5. Let's not forget Segura, which I don't know who that is. Wasn't she on the Starship Enterprise? People are giving their type in wrong answers only, says Cheryl. Morales is the GOAT. I know that. I'm surprised they didn't put Gonzalez. Mike Cray Cray is in there. Bex Bagokler, Dizzy Miss Lizzie, and Bodie McBoatface still in the game. Listen. Ain't nobody got time for sitting there and precisely squeezing out your toothpaste, right? When it's time to go to bed or when you wake up in the morning, there's one thing that's in common. You're tired. You freaking grab the toothpaste, you put it on there from the middle, and then when it starts to get low, later on, you know, you take your fingers and you squeeze it up there. Ain't nobody got time to sit there and try and make it perfect the whole way through. You know what I'm saying? When it gets towards the very end, then you do the old stick it on the counter and roly-poly trick. But the key here is to get the toothpaste on the brush as fast as possible. It's not about... trust me, we know what we're talking about at the Ship Show. You just grab the toothpaste, you squeeze it. When it starts to get a little wonky, you know, you push it up so it's another brand new tube again. So that's all I'm saying. Y'all can argue with me. I love it, though, because everybody's like, oh, no, this is crazy. You got to answer what is wrong every time. I'm so far out of this game, it's not funny. Listen, just try my way once. Just grab the toothpaste and squeeze it. And then maybe 2 days later, when you go to use it again, give it a little whoop, and then squeeze it from the middle again. And just a couple days later, whoop, squeeze it from the middle. And then when it gets low, do the old roly-poly trick. That's how you do it. You don't sit there and waste your time trying to make everybody happy with how you squeeze the toothpaste. That's a waste of precious time when it's time to go to bed. That's all I'm saying. Now, getting back to the hot dog discussion, there's really not much to say. You don't put ketchup on a hot dog. That's all there is to it. You just don't do it. And if you do, then I don't know. I don't even know what to say. You just don't. It's mustard only, and maybe, you know, all the other accoutrements. But unless you're 9 or under, ketchup does not belong on a hot dog. Who is speed brushing? It takes 2 seconds to squeeze from the bottom. You're insane. No. It's harder to squeeze from the bottom. Squeeze from the middle. Get a whole handful and squeeze from the middle. It takes just as much time to freaking do the old whoop as it does to squeeze from the bottom. Just grab it, squeeze from the middle. Game over. Sorry, Liz. I know you think you're right, but I can't help you with that. I'm right. And the sooner you realize it, the better. No tulips on you, Piano. I squeezed my wife's bottom. Oh, wait, never mind, says Kevin Brubaker. I squeezed from the middle, but thought John would squeeze from the bottom. Right. Harder to squeeze from the bottom, says Dave and Brandy. Hashtag harder. There's no, I don't even consider this me being a savage. It takes, you can squeeze from the middle every time, and then maybe, every fifth or sixth time you give it the old squeeze up so everything's good. And you just keep squeezing from the middle. It's easy. It's more ergonomic. You don't have to think about it. Like, oh, I better grab it from the bottom and give it the old bottom squeeze. Because even if you do squeeze from the bottom, that means you're taking the time to make sure every little last drop of toothpaste is not going down below it. And ain't nobody got time for that. I heard John got dropped on his head a lot. So listen, you guys can argue all you want. But we'll move on to the next question. Question number 4. What kind of insanity goes on in the Clayco household, says Nick B. The only way other than with mustard is with cheese sauce and chili on it. You're right, Kevin. You're right. But no ketchup. Careful with the hand movement, says B. Jeff B. Thank you, sir. I've had a few concussions in my Liz is letting Daniel join her private Facebook group. All right, question number 4. Ergonomic. Liz, I'm sorry. We all know how you pee, John, says Cruising with Food. Best way to sleep with your partner. Keep your distance or cuddle? That sucks. I didn't take the cap off. All right. Everybody has answered. Let's see where we're at. Ooh, Ruth Todd staying in strong. She is about 50 points behind the nautical one. The Goose in the game. Woohoo Girl, Sakura, Mike Cray Cray, Bex Bagokler, Bodie McBoatface, Flamingo Pam rounding out the top 10. See the World with Chris is in there now too. So listen. I like to cuddle. But here's the thing. Cap Daniel Fields, best way to drink your beer, cap on or off? Asking for a friend. Liz Breen says distance. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm a cuddler. And Kelly is not. So it's not like I'm sitting here cuddling every evening with Kelly, because it ain't happening. She's like, ew, it's hot. Get off. Ew, stop. Ew. But every now and then, Stella will crawl into bed with us, and I get to cuddle my little Stella. And I'm a cuddler, so there you have it. I get that people like to get their distance because they get hot, but I am Coldy McColdson. I am always cold. I can't stand being cold, and if I can suck your lifeblood out by cuddling to make myself warmer, I'll do it. When I sleep, I need a good 4-foot radius, says Liz Breen. Well, I mean, it makes sense. I understand the other side of it. But, Steve says, hello, morning breath. If you cuddle correctly, you don't have to deal with that. I'm just saying. You can bury your head back behind or, whatever. I'm just saying. But the advantage to cuddling is that little movement you may or may not get from behind. Ooh. I remember you talking about this, says Nautical Nurse Nancy. Man, this chat's flying. I can't adjust the chat either. I swear at night, and I am a gymnast in bed, says Trevor Bagokler. Okay. Way too hot to cuddle. I need space, says Cheryl. His nickname in the Marines was Cuddles. Oh, Ada. Oh, I love you, buddy. You just stay in that hotel. Easy access. Oh, my gosh. If I did sleep with anyone, I toss and turn too much to cuddle, at least at night. Rick and I intertwine, says Amy Elke. See, that's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Little, just Hot dogs, mayo, ketchup, relish, onions, and mustard. The ketchup. Might as well throw it in the trash. My mother-in-law has a dog named Cuddles, says Flamingo Pam. Social distance, you all, says Cheryl Rachinsky. I need to find something. Oh, gosh, it went away as I was reading it. All right, here we go. Last question. Let's see if we can change the lead. By the way, a package was sent to Nautical Nurse Nancy for her win, as well as Big Pack, but I can't get a hold of Ken Horn. Does the person in the middle seat of the plane get both armrests? See the World with Chris says you don't even have to touch with a king bed. Ketchup is for hamburgers and Kraft mac and cheese. Okay, maybe hamburgers, but I don't know about the Kraft mac and cheese. But Daniel, I haven't tried it, full disclosure. I don't like Kraft mac and cheese, but I think I'm going to have to try that now. Positive Vibe Adventure says I suck at this. Well, you know, it's not really that you suck. It's probably because I suck. And my opinions are always counterintuitive to what y'all are thinking. All right, let's see who won. Oh, it looks like Ruth Todd's going to take the lead. Oh, my God. Ruth Todd coming in hot at the end for victory. The best part about this is I cannot wait to send her some sort of ship show thing that she has to use. You know, every time she'll be like, she uses it, she'll take a drink of coffee or something. She'll be like, oh, John and York, they're the best. I took a big stinker on this one, says Megan Hatterer. Way to go, Ruth. I made the board. I didn't read it, but let's see. Did anybody else? Granny's Floating Tatas made it to the top 10? Granny's Floating Tatas. I can't even guess, but I'm going to guess Paul. Lindy Lou says she's slow. Jamie 25th. Sharon 15th. Okay. Anthony Simone. And Steve is happy that his girl won. Congratulations are in order for Ruth Todd. Welcome. Welcome. We're going to speed it up, though, because we got 3 more to go. And this guy's got to get out of here. Quit talking about my tatas, says Flamingo Pam. All right, here we go. I'm just going to move right along. Oh, God, it's the end of the presentation. I got to do this. Okay, here we go. I'm back. Give me a second to get set up to the next one. There we go. Number 3. Okay. Here we go. I'm just going to jump right into it for y'all. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even talk. See, I get ahead of myself here. I didn't even talk about the last question. Of course, the freaking person in the middle seat doesn't get both those armrests. As much as they'd like to, yes. But let's take the pandemic out of it, because I know that things are weird with the pandemic and, you know, the middle seat and stuff. But let's just assume, all things aside here, if you are in the middle seat, it's most likely because you booked too late, or you showed up late and you didn't get to board the plane on Southwest until everyone else had chose the window or the aisle. That's not my problem. I need a place to rest my arm, and I'll be dang if somebody's going to take my armrest. No way, no how. That's the answer. I know common courtesy might say, oh, well, this person's stuck in the middle and maybe we should be nice and help them out. But sorry, that's not how it works. It's every man for themselves on a plane. Beaches that take over both armrests really tick me off. Yes. I get annoyed when someone takes, like, yeah. The armrest thing is always a thing of contention. Middle seat means you're married and you give your wife the good seat. Okay, but still, that if that's the case, you let your wife have one of the armrests, whether it be her right or left hand. That's all I'm saying. That's it. New code. Steve's ready already. Okay, Steve, here you go. Here's your new code. 7114592. Pauletta says there's middle seats on a plane. Thank you, Nancy. Who's the top hat? D. Decker likes the aisle seat. Anthony Simone's the fish. I got the crab, says Tess Almon. The middle seat is for the gingers. I love Kevin Brubaker. He's the best. Pam is the dragon. Nautical Nurse Nancy is the top hat. Trevor Begockler says me. Bonavi Welch is the banana. I got Santa. I know him, says Positive Vibes Adventures. Danella Huffman is the frog. Christopher Brown's the angel. I take both armrests and use the stranger's shoulders as a pillow, says Liz. Okay. Cheryl Rachinsky's the... Well, I don't know where that... Patty McFall Monk's the 8-ball. Jason Steppian's the strawberry. Boy, the chat's flying. Two in the well, you know. Steve Morales. God love you, buddy. All right, I'm going to give it another minute or so to let people get in. I just saw a penguin join. Who's the penguin? Who's the soccer ball? Every rose has its thorn. That's me this time, says BJFB. Every rose has its thorn. Cheryl Rachinsky wants to know who's the creeper. So do I. Who's the creeper in the trench coat? We always want to know that. Jason says, don't tell the fire chief I'm playing games on duty. Okay, will do. I'll make sure of that. Trevor Begockler says he's Buck Cherry. All right, we got 57 people in the house. I'll give it 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. I'm hanging by John's head, says Dave and Brandy's Excursions. She must be the smiley person. I am Iron Man, says Doug and Nikki. Terry Kelly's the penguin. Who's the koala? I want to know who's the koala. We got a truck in the house. Cool, I'm glad I waited. We're almost back up to 60 here. Jason Steppian says, hit the thumbs up, y'all. Yeah, if you would. Although too many people are probably looking at their screen right now like, oh no, I'd rather play this game. Johnny B is the koala. Okay. Here we go. I'm going in hot. We're at 59. We lost one person playing, but that's okay. Here we go. Question number 1. Oh, God, you got to hit the button. Get ready. You got to answer fast. Is a thumb a finger? The ghost looks like he's puking. Oh, man, and we were split right down the middle. We were split right down the middle. I'll get to it in a minute. I'm opposed to the question. Well done, Kevin Brubaker. Oh, look at that. Bunny, a.k.a. Brandy. All right. She's in the top spot. S. John 4. She's in the second place. Offbeat Travelers, Sub Cockles. Naughty Nurse Nancy. Flamingo Pam, Middle Seat Ginger. The Nail and Brian. They're always close together. And Dean and Delora rounding out the top 10. Listen, the thumb isn't a finger. The thumb is a thumb. I could get dirty here, but I'm not going to. All right. I'm just going to say, and I had a lot of things to say, but I can't remember now. But your thumb is its own digit. These are fingers, right? It's not like your feet where you've got a bunch of toes and a big toe. Your thumb is your thumb. And you can't. It's just, that's the way it is. It says on my end, I'm sixth, says Carla McClendon. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man, I don't know, Carla. It's showing the lead here at Flamingo Pam, so I don't know. Hashtag slipping digits. Yeah, when we came up with that band, there was only 4 digits on each hand, okay? And there's 2 thumbs. It says I'm in 7th, but it's not there, says Nick B. Listen, I don't know what to tell you. This is showing the score, so unless, we'll see. B. Jeff B says, haha. Question number 2. I don't think it's cheating anybody. I don't know. Maybe your phones are just delayed. Yeah, if you tied, that could be part of the deal. And it only showed like one person. Good point, Paul. We'll find out in the next round. Croutons on your salad, yes or no? Remember, you're thinking what I'm thinking, not what you're thinking. And that's where it gets the best of everyone. It's not what you're thinking, it's what I'm thinking. Because otherwise, if I had to guess what you're thinking, none of the answers would be right. You know what I'm saying? Because if I had to say, well, Daniel Fields likes croutons, but I know this person doesn't, it's what I'm thinking. I don't like croutons. When I order a salad, I say, no croutons. They cut my mouth. And if you get a salad and you take it home as leftovers, they get all soggy and gross. Don't eat it. Don't want them. It's just, I don't need that kind of crunch in my salad. Now, I'll take some pine nuts and stuff like that. But no. What about the 6-fingered man, says B. Jeff B. Well, he probably has a thumb. For once we agree, and I went with the opposite since until now I haven't agreed with you, says Jim D. So I'm guessing you never liked Captain Crunch either. Another great point, Tess Almond. I didn't. And Fruit Loops. Another one. They cut the roof of my mouth. I don't need it. Yeah, Captain Crunch is like, you might as well be eating knives. So I'm sorry, that's just my idea. Croutons, good idea. Don't know where they come from. Leftover bread from the tables. That's right. Listen, no croutons, y'all, for me. Let's see. I know we had some ties, so hopefully they get broken up here. Ooh, Del Brett's here. Glad to have you, Del. Good to see you, buddy. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so we got Bunny, a.k.a. Brandy, in first place, followed by 11 points by S. John 4. Naughty Nancy in third place. The Nail in fourth. Brian, I'm assuming, in fifth. Del Brett in sixth. Dewey Ski in seventh. Wanda Chiquita Bonita Byram in eighth. Vanna V. Welch in ninth. And I am Iron Man Doug and Nikki. Boy, they've got some work to do. They're a good 800 points behind. So let's see. 30th place is Patty McFall Month. I dropped to 21st. Well, don't worry, Ruth. You already won one. So, all right. Here we go. Next question. Bow, bow, bow. I don't know why I try and sing. I know it's not sing. Here we go. Cruise for a week with no booze, or cruise for a week with your worst enemy in a cabin with only one bed? Think about it. What would I think? Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I think some of y'all forget what would I think. Not me. I'd cruise with my worst enemy than cruise without booze. Because if I cruised, Tessamon, I once cruised with a friend that is no longer a friend. Okay, but here's my logic here. If I went on a cruise with no booze, that would just stink. But I wouldn't want to do that, but I would want to go on a cruise, and if I had to do that with my worst enemy, I would need booze. So there's the logic there. I'm sorry. More than half of you got it right, but, and I know Liz says no booze, but again, it's what would I think? It's what would I think? I feel like people would do much better at this game if they thought what they think, or what I think rather than what they think. I'd throw him overboard. Just saying, says Trevor Gockler. If there is booze, you can survive anything, says Cruising for Food. That's right, I get it. But I understand why some people would say they would just go without the booze because maybe they don't drink. And we all know John loves to cuddle. It's easier to cuddle with your worst enemy if there's booze involved. And plus, you might end up friends after the deal, and you might figure out that, you know what? There's no reason for us to be enemies anymore. Here's to you, my friend, as you toast a nice dirty martini. So, again, I'm going to give you guys a leg up because there's still 2 more after this. Don't think what you would think. Think what I would think. I'm trying to think like you, and it's always wrong, says Amy Franzak. Remind me to behave on the 2023 group cruise that Trevor is on. Don't want to go overboard, says Tess Almond. Booze will fix it all, says Jason. Shorochinsky says, sleep on the Lido. We're not you, John. I'm my own person. I have feelings. I have feelings too. TCU Pepito, we know you have feelings, sir. And I love you. I cherish you in our group. I cherish everyone here. The 96 people who are still here watching me act a fool without my buddy Doodles. I thought you'd choose no booze. Yeah, see, if I have to cruise, no, I'd rather, I like, one of my favorite parts about cruising, I can tell you unequivocally, Liz, is that one sea day when you go and have a nice breakfast, and I know it was a joke, TCU Pepito, that's why I love you. But after you eat breakfast and you get out to the pool and you get your seat, if you get a seat, we all know how that goes. You find a seat and the people are walking around asking for drinks, and there's nothing better than to just sit down, watch the people, and grab yourself a frozen drink. Now, I understand there's some people that they don't really like to drink. That's all fine and dandy. But for me, one of the highlights for me on a cruise is that first sea day, and you just sit down and you're like, you know what? Can I get a blue Hawaiian? Thanks. You know where I'm at. And here's a little something extra for you to keep them coming. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm all about. I don't think I've ever done a full cruise day without at least 5 drinks. I need to try one cruise day with no liquor and see what happens. I might like it. I wouldn't recommend that, but that's just me. Steve Morales says I'm missing a rib. All right, moving on. Let's see who took the lead. What do we got? Trevor just likes to see I am cruising for a boozing. Trevor just likes to see the sea go by. I never get a labadoozy. That's the problem. Paul says I haven't done an entire cruise without a drink. Steve says Miami Vice and sunburn on the first sea day. Yes. Bunny, a.k.a. Brandy. Brandy from Dave and Brandy's Excursions. I have to guess that's who it is. The Nail, holding strong in second place. S-Jarm 4. Del Brett still hanging in there. Same with Brian. Juana Chiquita, Nautical Nurse Nancy, Flamingo Pam. The Cruise World's back in it. And Carla McClendon, it looks like you're back in the game, girl. Here we go. Next question. Remember, it's what I would think. Okay? Lindy Lou, if you went down, that means you didn't answer faster than the other 55 people. You get more points the faster you answer. All right, here we go. Tacos or wings? Tacos or wings? $4 seconds, y'all. I didn't realize I left option 3. 3 people picked option 3. I love it. I love that 3 people picked option 3. If it threw 3 people off, that's your own problem. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have left that in there, but that's great. It's definitely tacos. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. Given the choice between tacos and anything else in terms of daily like dinner food, I'm going tacos every time. Hard shell tacos are my jam. And you know what? Wings, I feel like people spend too much time trying to like soup them up, and like people like to prove their manhood with how hot of wings they can eat. And it's just, you know, I don't need all that in my life. Just give me a taco. I don't need freaking garlic wings. I don't need barbecue wings. I don't need honey mustard wings. Give me a taco though. And I'll tell you this much, I'll eat a Taco Bell taco all day. I love a Taco Bell hard shell taco. Just saying. Wings are okay. I'm not going to say they're the worst thing ever, but I'm going to say this, that I do not like hot wings. It's just a waste of time, and your lips get all hot. It's just like, yeah, I can eat freaking 2 dozen of the hottest of the hot. Oh, okay, cool. And then you'll be sitting on the toilet being like, man, my friends aren't here now, and this sucks. So here we go. I had Taco Bell a few weeks ago. First time in years. It was nasty, says Tess. Daniel Field says taco, corn flour, hard, soft. Yes. Wings are so good, says Traveler. There's a whole night devoted to tacos, Taco Tuesday, not for wings. And yes, you're right, Crazy Cat Traveler. And there's a reason for that. Hot Lips Houlihan, says Kevin Brubaker. I like it. Had the best tacos ever in Mexico on Isla Mujeres. All right. I've got this figured out for the next round. Pick whatever doesn't make sense, says Doug and Nikki. Red Bull gives you wings. BK taco, says Liz Breen. Now that's another story. That's not a taco. It's not a taco. All right, here we go. I think this is the last question, right? Yes, it is. Oh, shoot. I didn't get to see if the lead changed, but that's okay. I could probably go back. Oh, yeah, I can. Look. I could go right back and see what happened. Did anything change? Oh, Brian took the lead. Holy mackerel. I like it. S. John 4 in second. Wanda Chiquita. Ooh, it looks like Brian's wife, Leanne, is... oh, no, she's still in. Nautical Nurse Nancy is always creeping. The Cruise World's still in the game. The Nail. Del Brett is here. Middle Seat Ginger. And Crazy Cat Traveler. All right. Here we go. Jason Stepien says for the taco. Thank you for the super chat, and I will give you this. I appreciate that. Much love. Appreciate your generosity this evening. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, here we go. Question number 5. Mambo number 5. I'll wait till the super chat graphic goes away, so there we go. Oh, God, help me. Remember, answer fast, Lindy Lou. Nancy Field says, we love you, John. Well, we love you, Nancy. Call or text? You gonna call or you gonna text? There we go. I'm sorry, y'all. Look, I'm going to go on a bit of a rant here. I do a lot of texting with people and a lot of messaging with people, and I get that, right? I get it. And congratulations to Bunny, a.k.a. Brandy. I have to assume that's Brandy Whiting. Am I correct there? I get it that, you know, I do a lot of texting and Facebook Messenger conversations. But one of the things that I think, and this is just me, is wrong with society is there's so much, not society, but there's so much left to interpretation if you're having a conversation with somebody on your phone through digital sources, right? A nice phone conversation gets you in the subcockles. Somebody telling you to have a nice day on a text is nice and it's fun and it's cool, but it's not like somebody calling and saying, hey, I hope you have a great day. You know what I'm saying? Or the feeling I get when I get a call from my daughter, Caitlin, instead of a text. It's better to get that phone call. And same with Stella. When I get a FaceTime call from Stella, I feel like a celebrity or something. Like I feel important. When I get a text from Stella, it's usually like, hey, go bring me something, please. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Cheryl says I should have known a cuddler would be a phone call. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I'm too inconvenienced for your phone call. My life's too busy. And I get it. But for me, there are phone calls that really make my day. And it's funny because I spend most of my day on the phone and I hate that thing. But when I get a call from someone that I really like, it makes my day. So what if someone says, hey, your coach has DVOC? Oh, I don't know what that means. Dang, I finished this one in 30th. Okay, so just somebody let me know in the chat who Bunny, a.k.a. Brandy, is. Am I correct? Is it Dave and Brandy or what? Oh, goodness. Let me get out of here. Hold on. All right. Go back because we're just going to go right into the next round. Here we go. That's how I feel. Oh, Divock is... I was thinking Vlade Divac. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking. You know, the Lakers player, Daniel Fields, Los Angeles. That's what I was thinking. Divock backwards, Browns coach. I get it. I get it now. All right, here we go. We're going to just move right into the next round because I want to get to all five. And don't forget, the last round is very, very risque, as they say. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. John, we will call you tomorrow, says Leanne Francisconi. I look forward to it. Here we go. Next round coming at you hot. Look up here for the code. You ready? Here we go. Boom. I suck so bad at this because I'm not as unbalanced as you, John. That could be right, Johnny B. My phone kicked me out and wouldn't let me answer, and I still made 17, says Jamie. 89, 90, 26, and 0. Carla McClendon says, I can't see it. Oh, God. Here we go. I don't know. Since I won this past round, I was... No! Dave and Brandy, you should play. Just play. Try to win again. That's the best part. No, we need you to play, Dave and Brandy. I'm the pussycat, says Kevin Brubaker. Flamingo Pam's the tiger. Tess Almon's the diamond ring. Anthony Simone's the cake. Lakers and the Blazers back in the day. That's right. I'm the gator, says Jason Stepien. Dave and Brandy, I'm waiting till you join back in. Let's see if you can win again. Ken Horn has won twice. And I haven't seen in the comments if anybody knows. If anybody knows Ken Horn and you could reach out to him and get him to contact me somehow, please let me know. Kevin wants to know who the shocker is. Wizard for Food is the dragon. Crazy Cat Traveler's on fire. All right, we're going to get through this round quick because I want to get to the last one before I leave. Steve Morales says, I'm Ken Horn. Nice. 8-Ball, maybe it will tell me the answers. This is Christopher Brown. I'm going to get you, sucker, says Daniel Fields. Love that one. That's a great movie. Boom, boom. I'm the football, says Dave and Brandy. All right, good. All right, I'll give it another minute. Let some people join in. I know some people have left the show, so we'll probably have less people in the game. But I'll give it a minute. Robot Johnny 5 is alive. My ring is at the top. Good karma, says Tess Almond. I like it. Whoa. Gracious. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, look at that. I waited around and somebody from Sweden joined the game. Okay. 10 seconds before we move into the next round. Everybody get the code? 8990260. All right, here we go. Remember, answer fast. Shop online or shop in store? I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say it. I knew that was going to throw people off because of the running joke about Amazon. But, like I said, y'all keep thinking it's me that are bringing those Amazon trucks to the house, and it's not. I mean, I'll order things occasionally on Amazon, but when it comes to my shopping, I usually like to do it at the store. I've been burnt too many times by ordering clothes online and it comes and it doesn't fit, or if I find out that it's really from some place in China and it takes 3 months to get here, or I like to go to the store, look at them, hold it up next to something, make sure the colors match, and pick out my outfits that way. That's how I do it. It's hard for me to say, ooh, this nice blue jacket I bought's gonna match these freaking blue pants I bought on Amazon. Like, just can't do that. I want to go to the store. I want to touch it. I want to feel it. I want to rub it. I want to smell it and make sure it doesn't, like, you know how some fabrics like just have a stink to them? Can't have that. I want to go to the store. There you go. So I knew that was going to throw people off with the running Amazon joke, but I've been trying to say it and everybody keeps telling me to admit it, but it isn't me that's bringing that Amazon truck here all the time. All right. Let's see who's got the lead. Never had a fabric with stink. Interesting. Okay, well then you've never ordered from like Teespring or other places when you get a shirt that smells like vinegar. What's a store? Yeah, I get it. Some people just do all their shopping online. That's not how I do it. Oh my God, look at that. I love it. Dave and Brandy back on top. Brandy is in the game. Let's hope she wins again. Positive Vibes Adventures on second. S. John 4. Offbeat Travelers. Delbret. The Worm. I like that name. Woohoo Girl coming in at 7th. Amy Franzak in 8th. The Cruise World in 9th. And Vanna V. Welch bringing up the rear at 10th. Here we go. Moving on. Ruth Todd says 0 points for me. 0.0. There's some wool fabrics that come with suit coats that smell weird. Maxwell House or Starbucks? Maxwell House or Starbucks? Trevor McGockler says still not playing. I don't know what that means. Maxwell House or Starbucks? 20 of you got it right. Let's see if the lead changed. Then I'll get to it. Haha, Brandy is still in the game. She's got a 21-point lead. Is that right? No, an 11-point lead over S. John 4. Positive Vibes Adventures. Let's see, did anybody else? Mrs. Beck came in and Mr. Beck came into the game. Okay, so listen. There are so many people out there that are just like, just give me some Folgers or Maxwell House or Brim. I'm good to go. That's what I need. And all you people with your Starbucks and your $7 cups of coffee. Let's take the $7 cups of coffee out of the mix. If you've spent 30 years drinking Maxwell House, then you're used to tasting jockstrap water. I get it. But if you took yourself a cup of Maxwell House and stuck it next to just a cup of Pike's Place coffee on a night or on a morning where you may have had too many dirty martinis, I can tell you right now that your choice 10 days out of 10 is going to be the Pike's Place. Now, I get that there are purists out there, but that just proves to me that you guys are answering what you think and not what I think. And I just got to tell you, you know, I like to keep it ship show classy, and it has nothing to do with you know, that it's Starbucks and it costs more. It has everything to do with the taste. And Starbucks tastes better than Maxwell House. I'm sorry. It does. And if you think otherwise, that means that you're just so used to Maxwell House that you've been indoctrinated into the Maxwell House flavor, and I just can't help you. Dunkin' Donuts, amazing. Amazing. Love Dunkin' Donuts. I'll even pick Speedway coffee, if you guys know what Speedway is, over Maxwell House. Kelly gets this cold brew coffee that we stick in our Keurig that you're supposed to make with ice and stuff, but I make it with, you know, hot, and it's amazing. But taste is what it's all about. I'm not sitting here trying to drink some freaking the stuff that's been in the coffee pot for 30 years and the damn coffee maker glass is stained brown because of it. I'm sorry, y'all. It's Starbucks. That was the choice. Tim Hortons is good too, y'all. People like John, I don't like you anymore. Your decisions are terrible. Here we go. Question number 3. Remember, answer fast. Liver and onions or Limburger with cheese? I don't know that I like this question. I probably could have done better. I brew my cold coffee for 14 hours. Love it, says TC Pito. Timmy's is the best. I like it better than Dunkin'. Being from Seattle area, I answer anything other than Starbucks. They'd kick me out of the state. I'll tell you what, my favorite coffee in the world is Pete's, and I think they're out of Chicago. Okay, so it was kind of a 50-50 split here. I threw that in just to see, you know, just to make it interesting in the scores, to see if it could throw anybody off. Let's see what happened. Cuban coffee, says Liz Breen. Isn't Limburger cheese? Oh, no. Yeah, I think you're right. Well, then you shouldn't have answered that question, because I think Limburger... Wait, is Limburger a type of cheese, or is it kind of like a lunch meat? I don't know, but I thought Limburger was a type of lunch meat. That's so funny, though. That's so me. I love it. S. John 4 is at the top. Bonavi at second. Bunny, a.k.a. Brandy, dropping down to third. See the World with Chris. Chris Barnett is in fourth. Positive Vibes Adventures. Offbeat Travelers, the Longinos. Let's see. The Goo, Mr. Goo is in seventh. Del Brett in eighth. The Cruise World in ninth. The Cruise World has been staying in this. And Dan the Man. I'm assuming that's Daniel Fields, but that's just me guessing here. All right. So I'm a big fan of liver and onions about 3 times a year, maybe twice. But Limburger is stinky cheese, and I probably shouldn't have put with cheese, but I can't stand that stuff. I think I was thinking of Braunschweiger. Yes, BJFB, yes. I think, yeah, I can see why that threw people off, but that's what I did. I kind of wanted to make it so that if someone had been stuck in the lead, it might throw it off and, you know, blow it up and give somebody else a chance. Because, you know, people are always like, oh, I'm in 27th place, but then they get one right and there they are. Get a super automatic coffee maker, the Ship Show, then you don't have to travel to get great coffee. I have a good coffee maker, but yeah, liverwurst is great. I don't know. But I do like liver and onions. I do. A lot of people don't like that stuff, but I don't know. I don't like Braunschweiger and the what the liver blood sausage or whatever. Or I like blood sausage, but anyway, liver and onions, all that weird stuff. Sorry, that wasn't a good question. Moving on though, question number 4. Menudo. Nah, see, I don't like that either, Steve. I've had it numerous times. It's the smell that gets me with the menudo. I like my percolator, says BJFB. Head cheese, says Trevor Bagakler. Menudo, Nurse Nancy, is tripe in a soup. It's like intestines in a soup, and it tastes like the backside of a yak. Soap or shower gel? There's a softball question if there ever was one. I do like ox tongue. I love ox tongue. I see why York dances to this song. All right, see, good. I'm glad to see that the majority of people were on board with this one. It's shower gel, man. Listen, Irish Spring smells good, but after about a week in the shower, it loses its scent and it dries your skin out, and it's just, whatever. I know you can use Dove, and if that's what you're into, use the Dove. But for me, I want the shower gel. I like the nice scents. Y'all know I'm into scents, and I don't know. There's something tedious about using soap, much how I feel about brushing my teeth, how it's tedious to squeeze from the bottom. I'm looking for ergonomics, Liz. And shower gel just works for me. You squeeze it in the little scrunchy thing, get it all sudsy, and there you go. I don't like the dryness of soap, nor the fact that the bar has been rubbed on someone else's body. Yes, that's another thing about soap. If you take a shower at anyone else's house but your own, and you grab that bar of soap that's on the shelf, you have to understand that your father-in-law probably had that thing knee deep in his butthole the last time he took a shower. I'm just saying, okay? That's just me. Soap seems just a little weird to me. I used to use it all the time, but now shower gel, that's my jam. And one thing I'll also say, that Menudo works for your slides down. One thing I'll also say is that Kelly uses all my shower gel. When she runs out, she uses mine. Makes me mad. Every year for Christmas, she usually gets me some, but then she ends up using it. It makes me mad. Anyway, it's shower gel, y'all. Let's see if the lead changed. Oh boy, it looks like it did. The top 3 missed it. Oh, see the world with Chris taking the lead, followed by Positive Vibes Adventures. 3-point difference between them. Offbeat Travelers, they were the fastest, tied with S-Jarm. Del Brett coming in 5th. Vanna V. Welch at 6th. Party on the Sea. Number 7. Luscious Linda. What in the world? Luscious Linda's in the house. Danella Huffman in 9th, and Bunny A.K. Brandy still in the game. Here we go. John's Rant, says Kevin Brubaker. That's right. Here we go. Should a man manscape or nah? Every male needs a clean taint. Oh my God. We call that a grundle where I'm from. All right, be honest in the chat. How many of you did not know what manscape meant? Just be honest, Lindy Lou. Talking to you. Bleach the bung, says Steve. Have you seen my face? If you're using shower gel, you're definitely manscaping, says Jim D. Trevor Bagakler. Oh my gosh, you're killing me. Have you seen? Oh my gosh. Oh, that was funny, Trevor. I knew, but how many men actually do it? Yes, yes, hell yes, says Cruising for Food. I don't like hair in my dessert. Neither does she. Okay. Christopher Brown. Oh. I went with you wouldn't want to razor near the junk. Okay, but see, Megan, you don't need a razor to manscape. As a matter of fact, I would say that's probably the worst tool to manscape. And on top of that, technology has brought us many new great tools that are very huevo friendly, as they say in Mexico, that don't nick, don't cut, don't cause problems. Here's my thoughts here, and I don't want to get into too much detail, but sometimes you just get out of the shower and you look. I'm Kelly Clarkson, Kevin Brubaker, but sometimes you get out of the shower and you just happen to catch yourself a glance of yourself in the mirror, and you say to yourself, man, I don't know, I feel like I could do something about that, and you just do it. I'm not saying it's a courtesy, but anything you can do to make it not look like an egg in a nest is the best. Anyway, moving on. What product would that be? Asking for a friend. Pam, I'll send you a link because I can't think of it off the top of my head. Ooh, look at that. We've got a winner. The Offbeat Travelers coming in hot at the end. TX Pepito, huevo friendly is trending on Twitter. Yes, Offbeat Travelers coming in hot to take the lead. Oh, I wish I knew. Okay, so there was a 3-point differential in points. Positive Vibes Adventures missed out by 3 points. S-Jarm 4 missed out by like 20 points. Wow. Creeper Pepito came in to round out the top 10. Congratulations are in order for the Offbeat Travelers. Tiffany Longino, as they say. Oh, somebody said they were kidding. Just trust me. If you're kidding, I know you're kidding. I know it. And if I don't, I just can't follow the chat. It's moving so fast. It's hard to run all these apps and follow the chat at the same time. Congratulations to Tiffany Longino. All right, guys. It's almost time for me to get out of here, so I'm going to real quick, do this last round. All right? Go. Boy, I didn't think it would take this long. Congratulations. The Lawnmower 3.0. Yes, I think that's what it's called, the Cruise World. Go. All right, go. Wow. Oh, God, help me. No, don't do that. Oh, okay, much better. Here we go. I'm sure some of you saw the question. That's no good. All right, just so you know, this one is a little bit risque. So here we go. If you are the type that gets easily offended about any kind of talk about Whoopi or the things that may happen in the bedroom or elsewhere, this might be the time to head on out. Test, the code's over here. See that? That's right there. See that? This or that after dark, says the Cruise World. Yes. D. Decker saw the first question. Okay, I gotta play this round, says Dave and Brady's Excursion. Listen, there were some people who were like, ooh, I don't need the risque version, and they rolled out. So I'll expect less people in this round, but get ready. I hope you got your big boy pants on, men and women, because this one is a little bit risque. Easy offended peeps, have they seen this show, says Crazy Cat Traveler? Listen, that don't stop them. The other day, somebody got upset about a silly meme in the Facebook group about the name Karen. It's just a joke. Nautical Nurse Nancy says, snap, snap, I'm the gator. All right, we got 50 people here. I'm going to give it about 5 more seconds. Okay, I'll give it 10 more seconds. I'll give it a few more seconds in case anybody's still trying to join. 5331138 is your code. Join if you're so inclined. But get ready for the most raunchy version of this or that. Just realized just now that I didn't play the intro for this or that. See, this is why I need my doodles. Here we go. I'm about to start this round. We've got 49 people in the game. And here we go. Maybe. Oh, 2 more people join. Maybe I should wait. Chode number. D. Decker's the frog. Okay, I can't wait anymore. Here we go. Dirty talk or shh? All right, I'm glad to see that the majority got this one. Is it a clean-shaven mouse, says Kevin Brubaker? We know you're naughty, Nautical Nurse Nancy. Yes, Nancy should win this round. Dirty talk or shut your mouth? Or as it said, shut up and do me. Some people don't like the dirty talk. Daniel Fields would be one of them. 8 is enough to fill our lives with love. Remember that show? 8 is enough. Dirty talk, very nice. All right, so I get it, whatever. But sometimes it's fun to spice it up. Dirty talk's where it's at. If you don't have anything to say, then maybe you're missing out on something that somebody wanted because they kept their mouth shut. That's all I'm going to say on that. Moving on. The pale sausage. That has to be Paul Adam. He took the lead. Look at that. He is the leader in this last and final round. Metal is 2 points behind. The Goo is 3 points behind. Mrs. Beck is 4 points behind. See the World with Chris is followed up by Rhonda Carney, Del Brett, Flamingo Pam, The Cruise World, and Juana Chiquita Bonita Byram. All right. I'm Metal and missed a good dirty name opportunity, says Megan Hatter. Yes. So did Chris Goo, if I'm being honest. All right, next question. Get ready. Answer fast, y'all. When making whoopee, lights on or off? Megan Hatter is Metal. Kevin. Show me the light or kill those lights. It's not what you think, it's what I think. All right, this is almost 50-50. Yes, lights on, says Dave and Brandy's. 2 wrong, says Trevor Begockler. So, I don't know. I'm not going to get too personal here, but the lights, I like the lights on. The lights on, you see stuff. It's more visually stimulating. All right, moving on. I'm not going to go down this road. Let's see if things change. Oh, the pale sausage holding the lead. But the shocker, how appropriately comes into second place. A good 30-point difference there. He's tied with TX Pepito Esposa, which I'm assuming is S-John 4. Carla McClendon is number 4. Flamingo Pam, Me Landscape Francisconi. Amy Franzak. Who's Thinky? Danella Huffman and Vonna V. Welch rounding out the last round. Here we go. I never thought I would have gone 2 hours without my doodlerini. Question number 3. In the bed only or all over the house? It's not what you think. Okay. Most of you got it right. Most of you got it right. And I'll explain. So, I mean, let's just be honest, y'all. It's more fun all over the place. I mean, if you keep doing it in the same place every time in the bed, you know, be a little boring. I mean, if you're into that, that's okay too. No judgment here. But it is fun. You know, to do it in different places. That's all I'm saying. Now, I will say this. In my house, it's hard to do that with all the windows, especially in the wintertime when the leaves come off the trees. You know, I'm not even saying that happens in my house. I'm just saying if I had a choice, I'm choosing, Steve says dry humping. I'm choosing all over the house over just the same bed every time. But I get the purists. Sometimes people just want to, sometimes it's meant to be where it's meant to be. And then other times, it's meant to be where it's meant to be. You know what I'm saying? All right, moving on. Let's see let's see if anything changed. Oh, boy, nope, nothing changed. The pale sausage is on fire. Wowza. Nudie Cruz with Pepito just joined the top 5. Let's see. Tess is back in the game. Okay, Patty Monk is in the game. Danella Huffman, Me Landscape Francisconi. I love Nudie Cruz with Pepito. And the shocker is in second. Here we go. Next question. If you want lights, you want all over the house. That's right. Exactly, Daniel Fields. Not on the Lido, please, says Jeff. B. Jeff B. You're right. All right, here we go. Answer fast, y'all. How long till it's safe to fart when you start dating? Day 1, after a month, or never? Ooh, people taking their time on this one. All right. All right. So it was kind of a mixed bag. Some people are never. I would like to say that the people who say never are probably the same people that give me a hard time for wearing this hat in the MDR. But again, no judgment here. After a month is the correct answer. Now, you could fart on day 1, and I'm sure a lot of you people are thinking that I would probably fart on day 1. But you also know that I'm always pushing for Ship Show classy. So a fart can be classy after a month. That's my answer. If she can survive day 1, she's a keeper, says TCU Pepito. I tried that once. It hurt real bad. I forgot she had hands. Day 1, put it all out there, says Jason. Flamingo Pam says mixed fart bag. Depends on if it's stinky or not stinky, silent or a bullfrog. Okay, so that's the thing. When it comes to farting, you got to do a one-cheek sneak to try and determine whether or not it's going to be stinky, where you let out 10% of the whole fart. And, I mean, you just wait a month after things have happened and you've gotten to know each other a little better, and you can actually do it in a way where you're like, oh, sorry about that. I didn't know. That was an accident. And, you know, you can gauge the reaction on that. And then if it doesn't go well, you know, you wait another month and try again. So nothing says I love you like a Dutch oven in the morning, says Paul Ada. Yes. Exactly. I always learn something new on Wednesday nights. It's not healthy to hold it in. That's right. That's what I tell Kelly. Better out than in. Shrek said it best. On my feet, we were hanging on the couch, and he sat on my feet to cuddle. Let one rip. Okay. The only thing that don't fart is the fridge. All right. Moving on. Here we go. Did the lead change? Let her fart first and wait. They don't. Oh, wait. They don't fart. Oh, some do. Oh, the pale sausage. The pale sausage dropped. TX Pepitos Esposa. S. John Ford just took the lead. Look at that. Carla McClendon is in second. Patty McFall Monk. Amy Franzak coming in. Let's see. Mrs. Beck is here. She was the fastest. Rhonda Carney's in the game. And we can't forget Flamingo Pam. All right, moving on. This is the last and final question. Oh, it says it's buffering, huh? Kevin Brubaker, it's not buffering for me, and I'm looking right here. There's no buffering happening. I think the buffering has to do with yeah, I'm not even. Refresh Kevin Brubaker. I'll wait for a second. All right. Hopefully I gave Kevin ample time. But I don't know if he's in the game or not. I farted and it buffered. All right, here we go. Would you rather try to sleep in a cabin with neighbors who make loud whoopee or with neighbors who have had a crying baby? If you're on a cruise, would you rather try to sleep in a cabin with neighbors who make loud whoopee or with neighbors who have a crying baby? Well done, Coop. Well done. Most of you got it. Some of you would rather hear a loud baby, but here's my thoughts on this. I would rather hear the loud whoopee because there's so much more good content that comes out of that, especially if you have a good microphone. Plus, you might find inspiration from the loudness and be like, hey, if you can't beat them, join them. Now, if there's a baby crying the whole time, you're just like, shut that kid up. Now, you could tell the people making whoopee to shut up, but that would be kind of sad. Like maybe they've spent the last year at home with their children and they finally got a week off to just be together and they want to throw down and pound town. Who am I to stop them? Now, if a baby's crying nonstop, that just sucks. So I should have bowed out on top, giggity, after the first game, says Megan Hatter. Carla McClendon. Carla McClendon, congratulations. Bravo. Bravo. Well done. Y'all have been entered into the Tournament of Champions. Anyone who won this evening. And again, I will say this. Nancy, Nautical Nurse Nancy, I'm counting on you to private message me and let me know if there's a way I can get in touch with Ken Horn. I just, for some reason, feel like you might know, taking the skin boat to Tuna Town, you might know how I can get a hold of Ken Horn. If anybody knows how I can get a hold of Ken Horn, please let me know so I can send him his prize. Anyhow, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. I had no intentions of going live this long without my buddy Doodles, but hopefully this was a bit of a respite from all of the negativity that's on the news right now. Hopefully you guys had fun. I sure did. I was a little nervous knowing that my buddy couldn't make it, but Doodles, we'll see it. Doodles will be here next week, and we will we'll do all the things that Doodles does. He has the good questions, so stay tuned next week. But for everyone who stayed tuned this long, thanks for watching. Be nice to each other online. Try not to let the news of the day get you down. And, we'll see you next week. Thanks. Wait a minute. Yeah. Bye.
The Ship Show.
Oh, snap. B. Jeff B., I had to come back. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. I saw it come through at 0 hour. Much love. Thanks for supporting the channel. See y'all next week.